हेलो फ्रेंड्स। आज मैं अपनी फर्स्ट वीडियो लेके आ रहा हूँ फॉर माय यूट्यूब चैनल एंड द टाइटल ऑफ द वीडियो इज़ व्हाई द कॉन्फ्लिक्ट इन मणिपुर इज़ मोर ऑफ ethnic in nature rather than communal conflict. A famous narrative is being brought up by politicians and organizations in the West that which term this conflict in Manipur more of communal in nature as they portray the Meeti groups, the valley group of the Manipur as the Hindu groups, and they portray these Kuki tribes which reside in the hill district of Manipur as the Christians. So they call it as हिंदू क्रिश्चियन कॉन्फ्लिक्ट. उसको एक हिंदू क्रिश्चियन कॉन्फ्लिक्ट का टर्म करके इसको कम्युनल एंगल दिया जाता है. बट एनी वन हु हैव अ पासिंग नॉलेज ऑफ मणिपुर एंड इट्स ट्राइब्स वुड डिनाउंस दिस एज अ नैरेटिव. सो इफ यू सी जो मैतीज हैं, they are in fact Hindu Maithis, they are Christian Maithis, they are Muslim Maithis. They have a conflict with cookies who are predominantly Christians only. So it's not like only the Hindu Maithis have a conflict with Christian cookies. In fact, the Christian Maithis have a conflict with Christian cookies. So yes, we can say ki there is a tone of ethnicity that prevails over the religious identities of these communities. In fact, in Mizoram, there is a Mizo tribe and which is in conflict with Metis in Mizoram, and this Mizo tribe is predominantly Christians only, and they are in fact Mizo National Front in Mizoram. They are telling these Metis, be it Christian Metis, Muslim Metis, and Hindu Metis, that the area is not safe for you and you should leave this place and you should go and reside in Manipur only, because they have a conflict. This Mizo tribe has a conflict with this Metis tribe, and in fact this Mizo tribe, which is also Christian tribe, they have a conflict with the Christian Metis also. So by and large we can say that uh, this this tension that is prevailing in Manipur, it is more of having ethnic overtones than the communal angle. In fact, we have to go to the history of this conflict. In history, we can go back to the area when Manipur was predominantly being occupied by Metis in the plain area and the Nagas in the hill district. If you see the geographical area of Manipur, it is more of a the geographical territory is more of like the field of a football stadium. Experts call it like that only because in the football stadium, like, we have the plain area where we have the field area, and the spectators ground is just around all that field area. And similarly in Manipur also, that plain area and the field area, that is being occupied by the Metis, and the area surrounded by the plain, that's the hill area, that was earlier occupied by Naga people who were residing there along with the Metis. So this Naga people, actually they wanted a separate state for them. They wanted to form a separate state by including the hill districts of Manipur and hill districts of Nagaland and other areas. So they called it as Nagalim. But the Metis people, they saw it as a challenge to their territorial sovereignty. So we can say yes, that the conflict of these Metis and Nagas was more of a territorial conflict. In fact, the conflict of Nagas and Kukis is also territorial in nature, because Kukis, if we see the history of Kukis, they were a predominantly they were a group that was ethnic group that came from Myanmar around 1990s, when a Myanmar army inflicted some atrocities over them, and these group influxed into Manipur in a large number, and they came here and resided in the hill districts along with Nagas. So they sort of came in conflict with the Nagas over the territorial jurisdiction. And in fact, when they resided in the hill districts of Manipur, they started opium cultivation there. And so Metis, they by and large say that this drug culture that has been promoted in the region, in that state, is more of a culture given by the Kukis who were from Myanmar. That, and Myanmar, as we know, Myanmar, belongs to an area which comes under the Golden Triangle region, like Myanmar, Laos, Cambodia. This is a Golden Triangle region, and a lot of drug activities are carried over here only. And these activities are by and large being, influencing the people of Manipur. And these Metis allege that the cookies have, they have encouraged this culture of drugs in that area. So Metis are also in a conflict with cookies over this drug culture. In fact, the lately Biren Singh government has also uh, cracked down upon the some of the uninhabited lands that earlier cookies have taken over, and they have grown some poppy cultivation over there, and these lands have been taken back and made the made as reserve forest. So this is also a cause of concern, a cause of clash recently between Maitis and cookies. In fact, one more thing that we need to see in this whole conversation, that this Kuki Chinzo group, that is an ethnic group basically from Myanmar. So these people, Kuki Chinzo ethnic group, they are coming in large numbers in Manipur, and Metis people, they are very concerned about this influx of people, because earlier when cookies came in large number, their population grew heavily, and uh, and all sort of this poppy cultivation and other things started coming into Manipur, and due to this there was a demographic disbalance that was occurring. So in fact, this demographic disbalance is uh, will be more disbalanced when this Kuki Chin community that is more and more coming into Manipur. So that's also a reason why this Meeti people, they are very concerned about this influx of people. So if you see, by and large, that this other ethnic tribes that are coming from Myanmar, these are also predominantly Christians only. But in fact, Christian Meetis, they have also been opposing these outside tribes that are coming into Manipur and residing here and taking over their lands and etc. Because they are concerned that there will be a kind of demographic disbalance, as I have talked earlier. So all in all, I would say that we should not see this whole conflict in a religious connotation, in a communal overtone, and this is more of an ethnic conflict uh, among different tribes of Manipur. Yes, thank you.